It targets specifically demand areas.
It's demand driven. It's demand driven. That is for the public sector. For the private sector, and before anybody can implement an effective 24-hour economy, you need electricity, constant electricity. So, Osha your manifesto noir is they be created a friend of street lighting authorities.
I said you say.
Maybe, far light bill. What is those street lights?
We need some of the energy commission for.
Maybe I'm quite easy for.
Maybe you ain't checking it.
A ECG no matter. Say ECG na GBO no matter. I'm energy commission.
Exactly.
Energy commission says cannot be a day.
Let's say purposely for what is being done, it is being deducted for.
And it's street lights na in national day. We are creating street lighting in authority. So that's can could the energy commission say.
Maybe go straight to her.
ECG 4G send your common fund they get funded here.
Straight.
And we are going to
get specifically demand areas.
It's demand driven. It's you know say a crapim north means so many days you improve a crapim north. Say community say work crapim north no. Any light bill I generated street lighting levy na what light bill on this. Says can you they make crapim north for.
It is a more yen say crapim north for.
Yes, you come no farmer.
Specifically it targets specifically demand areas.
It's demand driven. It's demand driven. That is for the public sector. For the private sector, and before anybody can implement an effective 24-hour economy, you need electricity, constant electricity. So, Osha your manifesto noir is they be created a friend of street lighting authorities.
I said you say.
Maybe, far light bill. What is those street lights?
We need some of the energy commission for.
Maybe I'm quite easy for.
Maybe you ain't checking it.
A ECG no matter. Say ECG na GBO no matter. I'm energy commission.
Exactly.
Energy commission says cannot be a day.
Let's say purposely for what is being done, it is being deducted for.
And it's street lights na in national day. We are creating street lighting in authority. So that's can could the energy commission say.
Maybe go straight to her.
ECG 4G send your common fund they get funded here.
Straight.
And we are going to decentralize the authorities. You know, say a crapim north means so many days you improve a crapim north. Say community say work crapim north no. Any light bill I generated street lighting levy na what light bill on this. Says can you they make crapim north for.
It is a more yen say crapim north for.
Yes, you come no farmer.
Yeah, problem.
Yeah, problem. Yeah, na
it targets specifically demand areas.
It's demand driven. It's demand driven. That is for the public sector. For the private sector, and before anybody can implement an effective 24-hour economy, you need electricity, constant electricity. So, Osha your manifesto noir is they be created a friend of street lighting authorities.
I said you say.
Maybe, far light bill. What is those street lights?
We need some of the energy commission for.
Maybe I'm quite easy for.
Maybe you ain't checking it.
A ECG no matter. Say ECG na GBO no matter. I'm energy commission.
Exactly.
Energy commission says cannot be a day.
For what is being done, it is being deducted for.
And it's street lights na in national day. We are creating street lighting in authority. So that's can could the energy commission say.
Maybe go straight to her.
ECG 4G send your common fund they get funded here.
Straight.
And we are going to decentralize the authorities. You know, say a crapim north means so many days you improve a crapim north. Say community say work crapim north no. Any light bill I generated street lighting levy na what light bill on this. Says can you they make crapim north for.
It is a more yen say crapim north for.
Yes, you come no farmer.
Yeah, problem.
Yeah, problem. Yeah, na
boa ewo fam kura ediama enyumayefo a mobeba adwuma ana 24-hour economy no dia yaba ni se abai ebetwa electricity boa ewo fam kura ediama enyumayefo a mo beba adwuma anajo no mabeya adwuma enti mo amoya fundraise mo amoya welders mo amokrakra cars ne ne amanema mo hia electricity pa
economy.
Yeah.
Someone would
mo penufo na mo adwuma emfaso aba mu a mo be sign ne na mo ba adwuma anajo use electricity a na ne boa eden akofom wo mo iron rods ene aye amu use nyamu awode kese no mo be ye mo adwuma anajo a wo be hu se anyamu awode bo be kofom pa aboa mo ama mo nya mfaso na maburu no so wo mo anya adwuma aye enti abana anteni a 24-hour economy num na muji tumu a eno aye game changer ewo oman
it's ill-defined and it's difficult to convince us that is the wholesome solution to the problems of our country right now.
What's ill-defined about it? I mean, the 24-hour economy is a 24-hour economy. We want to move.
Well, we are not learning more about how to operationalize what we got from the NDC.
You clearly have not been listening to us, and you've not been. You want me to send you there? We have a whole blueprint.
I have seen the packet.
Yes.
But it's only a simplified version of what will actually be applied. We are yet to understand how this will be operationalized so that the Ghanaian people can reap from it. The NDC is taking too long in giving us that, but it's been propagating 24-hour economy. A buzz which some will say is trailing off.
Oh, yeah, certainly. It's caught on. And the TUC has described this as a game changer. That's what this country has been waiting for. It's an idea whose time has come. Look, we have put out the blueprint. We have said that the flag bearer is just teasing out portions of our manifesto. Very soon, in a few months, we are going to launch the manifesto. And that's where, if you want the full program to go into the details, the bolts and nuts, you're going to have it. But there's nothing mysterious. It's not rocket science. We are not saying we are going to space. I mean, we're just talking about a 24-hour economy which has worked in other jurisdictions and can work here.
Is that all? It's just a 24-hour economy for the NDC going into the 2024 election. It's a very simple concept.
I earlier talked about how we are going to deal with corruption. The flag bearer has said that you have a no-nonsense approach. He has said that he will start from home. Charity begins at home, and that even his own appointees will not be spared. He's talked about constitutional reforms. And under constitutional reforms, he's talked about a whole swath of governance, governance reforms, which include, cancelling the ex gratia, for example, reducing the number of ministers. He has said that he can work with no more than 60 ministers, where we are now 87 and the likes, and it's going to be more because we thought that there's been a reshuffle. We thought they would take advantage of this reshuffle to reduce the number of ministers, but that's not what has happened. People are being removed from sector ministers. They are being sent to the presidency. They are still going to be drawing from public funds. And then at the lands ministry, I'm told the deputy minister who was removed has just been appointed a special advisor to the minister. So virtually nobody is going home. Everybody is being asked to hang on to continue to draw scarce taxpayer funds. So we are saying that we are not going to have this obese government.
On the bread and butter issues is the 24-hour economy.
The 24-hour economy.
Very well.
The 24-hour economy. We're talking about infrastructure. He said that look, we must continue with our program to have every regional capital having an airport. He's talked about the need to have in agriculture to have farm banks.
So I keep asking
cooperatives. So we have not put out our comprehensive manifesto.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
sorry. Abusian for Mamunyina Akwa Basonko Edeba RAZ Media GH on YouTube and Kennedy Ohene Ejapon Jr. on Facebook. Minya be mamiya bawaba mema Akwa Basonko. Eba bitina ye na yenu emedi enkomo. Die di kan mede nchia kese ebema Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic, and his wife, the Vice President of the Republic, Dr. Alhaji Bawumia, and his wife, Samira Bawumia, Her Excellency, the Second Lady of the Land. Bifreya, na me a big congratulations, Emma, Yemia Benin, Yemia Pema Paninin, Napo, for the announcement that we have all heard. Say, Sebio, Dr. Alhaji Mahamadou Bawumia, Edinani, Asina Suse, or no person in the day, Enkojina, Emma, party Cassia, I Ogana, my friend, MPP, say, Omo Babedi, Omo base, Ombe him Franca, Cassia Pa, Ediama, MPP Amanyo Kuno, said the 2024 election. The winning, the breaking the 8th dream. No, ebe to me, ayedai abaso. Me wie aseda me wie ncha medema na po any congratulations amedema na me sign adai mani akwa asantima mu ho a. Ede ncha kese a any kambia ama. Wuntumi man wuntumi the Asante regional chairman. Bema onsin so manse na waham. Na me chia no ye. Enam sabio enidia watumi ediama Dr. Alhaji Bawumia na sabio ntrotrasem want mentemi ho asem kitinkiti bia na ewo one yewia panyini na po nentam watumi atie mpanfo asem na odini nyina ache ama nkabom abam ewo Asante region yenyina nim sabio wuntumi de Asante regional chairmanship no wadi amano ayeden aye akono wo nipadom edinachi saaso no yewia panyini na po enso ewo nipadom enti nipadom we nyina ka omo ho bomo a na say the breaking the 8 is possible said the Dr. Alhaji Mahamadou Bawumia bema odwene about future adikan aka say it is possible no it is really going to be possible to break the 8. Before I made the nchake so ma JFK yes Justin Intim Kodia, yeah, for the amazing job that he has done. As a young guy, maybe it could have been difficult for him to manage or to handle such a big position in such a big party. But Prove say, yes, he's a young guy, but he have the knowledge enough to make things happen. So I didn't check a saber ma. Me ankasa me papa panyini, my big man, Kennedy Ohene Japan. I really congratulate him for coming back to the party called MPP. This will make the backgrounds of the MPP state strong so that the breaking the 8 agenda will be something easier for the party called MPP. Me friend na be nchake se ma abronye DC ya twen wa chebla bonte na bekasa ene de finally na pona na wo promote say yin no man meye sabio Franka tuni meka yura Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia hono yayi no enti emi abronye. There is nothing more to wait. You have to come. Also greetings to the chairman himself. Yes, chairman wonso abojuma why ade when the monayesi form he said the coming back of Kennedy Japan was something that you handled it personally. And we really congratulate you for that hard job that you were able to do. Nasia Kessie, Enko, Emma, any Jumakesia, why Abusian for Eden Chama, any pa, there be a Mohemina, Retapia, Mama, and Mwakwaba. Much love. Congratulations for being here. Miss B, Michiao, Mami Ama, Michiao, SKB TV, Michiao, Sansuna, Phobia member TV, Sono, Babiobia, Michiano. Abusia, Yatrasibium, Nadia Son said, Oba, there is only one duty that you have to do. Just share the video so that our friends, our people, sa program way, benya notification say yaba na aba abehwe video bi na video ada atumi akọ nanim. Yemfa ni agorokora na de yaba na yaba okrantie ene ne ba ena ehye yaba idie na yaba eti abusua monkeka mo ho mon share video no mon like na video no nkọ nanim na enkaifo no so no nye den entumi mra na omo nyina meka yem ho na yentumi emfa this very fantastic show ene emra na emeye fefefe said the tie ene said the yeden efata midin no eda so ye Mr. Mafo original on RAZ Media, Kennedy Japan Jr. and other platforms are munyina munim said the ekro abusia ene show no bayede minim say show no ene bayede pa na eyentobase yebama show na ayede akonalim because the ciao the ba no so enti no yebesere mo say munyantobase na yentumi emmo adwuma wei said yes na efata na nyema nyina enko kama abusia oba na watwere comment na mahu say da bia metumi ayeden achiaw because wanchi twere me a ntumi hu say waba na machiaw ewo nidie kwanso ya Lady AJ Pratt mema akwa abaso nko abusia fo ene adwuma no ebeyede pa ebeyede ntino monfrefre nkaifo no yeden emra na yehu de ekoso na ni nyina ne se ene mahu se finally Agya Koo akasa Agya Koo nsem na okan ye no yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Unlike Nkwasia fo binuma kakra mu bedie ntino omo pese omo nton Ghana man emfama an incompetent personality bi se omedi Ghana man so na onse no mu bunum tetenum empa sampansam no na onye ne basabasa. I think say this is not going to work. Yes, of course, this would not work. Matra si di abusia na yede jano na eba. Lady B or Lady AJ Pratt, Mr. Wabo modern na share video no na video no yede. Intimi twimfa so enko na nim. Abusia fo o mehwe video we.
24-hour economy. Someone would argue that it's really that is the wholesome solution to the problems of that country right now.
What's ill-defined about it? I mean, the 24-hour economy is a 24-hour economy. We want to move.
Well, we are not learning more about how to operationalize what we've got from the NDC.
You clearly have not been listening to us, and you've not been. You want me to send you there? We have a whole blueprint.
I have seen the packet.
Yes.
But it's only a simplified version of what will actually be applied. We are yet to understand how this will be operationalized so that the Ghanaian people can reap from it. The NDC is taking too long in giving us that, but it's been propagating 24-hour economy. A buzz which some will say is trailing off.
Oh, yes, certainly. It's caught on. And the TUC has described this as a game changer. That's what this country has been waiting for. It's an idea whose time has come. Look, we have put out the blueprint. We have said that the flag bearer is just teasing out portions of our manifesto. Very soon, in a few months, we are going to launch the manifesto. And that's where, if you want the full program to go into the details, the bolts and nuts, you're going to have it. But there's nothing mysterious. It's not rocket science. We are not saying we are going to space. I mean, we're just talking about a 24-hour economy which has worked in other jurisdictions and can work here.
Is that all? It's just a 24-hour economy for the NDC going into the 2024 election. It's a very simple concept. I earlier talked about how we are going to deal with corruption. The flag bearer has said that you have a no-nonsense approach. He has said that he starts from home. Charity begins at home, and that
Even his own appointees will not be spared. He's talked about constitutional reforms. And under constitutional reforms, he's talked about a whole swath of governance, governance reforms, which include, cancelling the ex gratia, for example, reducing the number of ministers. He has said that he can work with no more than 60 ministers, where we are now 87 and the likes. And it's going to be more because we thought that there's been a reshuffle. We thought they would take advantage of this reshuffle to reduce the number of ministers, but that's not what has happened. People are being removed from sector ministers. They are being sent to the presidency. They are still going to be drawing from public funds. And then at the lands ministry, I'm told the deputy minister who was removed has just been appointed a special advisor to the minister. So virtually nobody is going home. Everybody is being asked to hang on to continue to draw scarce taxpayer funds. So we are saying that we are not going to have this obese
on
government.
The bread and butter issues is the 24-hour economy.
The 24-hour
abusiamfo sɛ de musi hui da bia eba ha ne yɛ kase the Mahama agenda of coming to power a bogus idea enti eni kwan sɛ wo yɛ Ghana ni na wo do wo man a wo di akira mo se yɛboa so wahu the arrogant, what is the name, Okujato Abrakwa himself cannot explain their agenda. The policy, almost their main policy for which they want to come into power. No, who be so almost say, almost and explaining Chinawa na baba yasem. Ade, I will say they don't know what they are talking about. The NDC is confused. The whole party called NDC apparatus. Any of them point for more the NDC caucus, the leadership, no, they are completely confused. Nkrofo way at your position. 8 years in here. In these 8 years, Nkrofo went to me Majina Bontin Kasem Papa Bim Fanche or my Ghana said, Weni tia yepese yemra na yemra medi o my name. All the various radio stations, TV stations, and then I say for Nkrofo we kokotena ho. Ubi so almost monka a plan for future. The entire omo person omra medi Ghana man so Nkrofo we say o man mo ayedere. Abuja you are somebody po. Amanyo sem anase oman animudie enye mpratwe na odi agoro at your young age. Oman animudie governance enye to say what to 12 years, 14 years, 18 years ya wo twempena na watwetwe bi de agoro. Every single time, every single year, every single month, a nipa obedi wanim as omaino. It has repercussions on the country for a very long time because of say ube to make a decision be a ne. I will be taking just 1 hour to make that decision. But the effect of that decision as a government will be taken in 1 hour. No, it can complicate the country for another 50 good years. Enti governance any of my any mundie no and yet is how ya kraketwa na what twempra e dia try ahu kwan ya obefa so any kwan ya fa so ya twempra answer na when you the good or the perfect partner that matches you well and stay with. Enunti e betna haye na ye kasa, we always make it clear and categorically say, basing on the messages that we are hearing, basing on the information that are coming out from the campaign of the both sides, you know, there is nothing that can make you decide to say the NDC is talking about things that are much sensible than the MPP. Because politics is about the future. And to say about politics, now we campaign at I don't want to hear what has been passed. I want to hear the future, the plans that you have for the better future of the dear country in question. Can I prefer word? Say yeah, among yourself. Now yeah, campaign. The sense of the campaign that we are doing now must to look for the future, because the future is the hope, and the hope is the last thing that must to die in the man. And this I'm saying Kwaku Jina police station on the 7th of December, Saturday, and opatututu. Some of the men say kosi obi mfonyini so. So no mom na make a magic Ghana mine na only decide the mamia. I will decide for somebody who has a plan, not somebody who don't know what is about governance. I want to make my point clear. Lady AJ Pratt, I want my points to be clear. Says Saturday on the 7th of December. Me sodano pa adware afa me atade bi ahye. Akogina police station say me kwa akoto ba. My choice, my decision, my vote should go to somebody who has a plan, idea about my future. Not somebody who will come and tell me Nkuko Buon Ketenkete. Not somebody who will come and tell me I will buy car for artists. Not somebody who cannot tell me something sensible basing on which I should make a decision for him. Abusianfo, that Saturday, 7th December, is not about tribalism, religious, and whatever, or partism. It is about who can be the best leader in the future that we are heading towards. Today, as I'm talking, the future of the world is towards the digitalization, and there is no returns. The future of the economy of the world is now driven everything on digitalization. Samuel Akuno, I'm doing good. Thank you for coming. The future is driven on digitalization, and it is working also on systems where you have to have your people on the data. And he said, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, preaching about how he is going to manage this country in this new era, in this new, what they call world, which is with digitalization. Then there is nothing that I can do apart from choosing Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, who has the clear cut of what he wants to do for the country. SKB TV, Miriam Wakwaba. Enyagro die. 7th December, Enyagro. 7th December, nye dokono buayedene. 7th December, enye anwa buayedene. 7th December, it is not about dollar to cedi. 7th December, it is about the plans which the person is having for the future of the country. Because a kadokono anwa cedi to dollar dia, and then can make control say the whole world nke best sa aban bia wo man bia, because the effect of the COVID and the Ukraine-Russia war no any persistence in every jurisdiction. They can't oman bia. Phobia member TV Miriam the Mwakwaba. Everywhere in this world that you go today, they are still suffering. They are still on the recovering from the COVID-Russia war. It is a fact. And the way, Ghana niba wutie me. Adofo a wo hwe me. Mi nua ba mi nua be ma enkonko ye wo ho. Dokono bo ayedene because se Mahama be di Ghana konwa so a dokono na ene da 5 cities no within 3 months ebeko be say 10 or 7 cities. Adentia because Mahama doesn't know how to manage economy. In fact, Bra Mahama ye vice president no. Then Atamels had to hire someone external to come and manage the economic affairs of the country instead of him to sit on the board. Now, no pokwa jema. Maame no ye vice president no. That woman, common ministerial position, he was not able to handle it economically and even logistically. And the same nipa mienu wei. Ukwa dan oman Ghana kakraka esi ho ente said the show munsam say omo nani animu a it is like throwing Ghana into the deep sea. Believe me. Nsam na ye kan wo ha no. Enye otan. Ye ntan obi bia no a ye tan no. Senka Mahama is a good person. Well, if Mahama had a good record, because no about di Ghana Konyani be pen. Senka Bra Mahama be di Ghana Konyano, or show a kind of persistence, good governance, good management of economy. In Kamememe Kwaku, I will be the first person to campaign for him because the reason of talking is how we can make sure say yaman be ye krabehwe ahoto bebam enipa benya babi partner enipa benya nkoso wo na brabom abrabon be ye easy amayen. That is why we come here to talk. So the first person that has a good record, the first person that has plans, any ideas here, yadwene say ye hunu kan say eye nkoso adwene. There is no way that I will come here and condemn it. Until the meme catch on, because of authentic observation for a long time. Anything that Mahama started under his administration, he was not able to finish it. Even Enyema Mr. Atamels, Eden and Sasha say, oh yeah, 1 year, you know. Mahama was not even able to finish them. It took Nanado and Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia to come and complete them. But Bosiano see a boss. Phobia member TV, maybe I'm more aqua with him. Diana Pia, also me more aqua. SKB TV, another powerful platforms are here today. Abusian for Muntiemi. There is no single project that Mahama started that ultimately completed yet. Even the project that was started by Atamels, Mahama was not able to complete them. You just can't chadi UGMC. And Mahama newiye. Mahama just inaugurated the first phase. Now, some of we Ghanaians sometimes we don't listen to things. And in Kwaku Manu and Nkwasia fodu mienu no omomoye me wonwa. Kwaku Manu ne Nkwasia fodu mienu no omomoye me wonwa because moti oman the call so Mahama bresu mohui. Nkwasia for the common cinema babia na mu showcase mo fem kura no. Ena Mahama ne bad governance into no mo ntumi anya adwuma. Jimmy mukose me kwa koyi mu movies a ena msana light ni ho ana ice kenke fo ntumi ntonsuo ice water fo ntumi ntonsuo weathers ntumi nya adwuma organizers ntumi nya adwuma. All the sector was falling apart ntino mukose mo koyi show kura na people does not come out because of say omuniska na Nkwasia fodu mienu wei Nkwasia fodu mienu yetimi aka omo ho abomu say even though Mahama did not perform, we are campaigning for him. Now, just listen to me well. So call the Mahama campaign line. Now the people who are talking for Mahama, especially in the actors and the actresses now, those who don't have even food to eat. Yes, that is the reality. A Jimmy Fona or Monenam Ghana or Munkam Kwasiasem to Abama Mahama, Adentia or Mukura Nim de Omubeka Chilono, who show Mwabra Bomwa, they don't have nothing. Adentia, because they think said Mahama will give them money. How on this earth, and a famous actor, I will believe who say we are famous, that people knows you. How on this earth say, Wonobabe Jinabontin said, you want the government to give you money. Hey, baby, kura wenke after this sem yenkane nipa mu. Say ye babia, henka wei after this sem yenkane nipa mu because Obama nonia, it is the famous people that are helping the poor. It is the famous people that are supporting the government on the social interventions. Now, Agya Koo aka asem bi. Asem Agya Koo kan tum say nyansa wom. Let's forget about Brana Kennedy Japo ye ni campaign ko support no. Forget about that. But the sense that he's making and show the mentality that he has. Where you see, every party has its ideology. So based on the party that you follow, I can tell you who you are. Jimmy, who Kwaku Manu, Nkwasia Ghana school for nyas chalk, fans was school. Na Mahama was cast over toka dia chel. Abra ucha film, ucha movia, movie no ucha fanche, kunko yino car lorry station sa man for me henekwa. Na ye toka de chel. Who Kwaku Manu Mahama timi from say, Momra na mo magic car, abra sabio, oko hospital ma, even the common bed, the nipa yade obeda sokurano, ebi ni o mainum. Kwaku Manu, who nimpefe say, Kumasi to Accra, who Kumasi na utie. Before you move from Kumasi to Accra, you are at a higher risk to die. Mahama to me, and take any decision on that road. Benso na wafre actors, any actress, any Nkwasia fodu mienu no say, omomra, na omomra magic car one by one. Ya de chemu free. Na enam se mo jiminti, munimu say, governance is somebody that treat citizens equal. What Jimmy Kwaku Manu ne bigger quiz na pampam se sekan yesi so bo sekan bo a yesi so sekan Christina Wuni wafu se kwa ubepo Jimmy adokuru mu se twi omanya amutim common chalk to teach children in the school were a problem. It was a problem then, but at the same time ni etimu se Samu Nkwasiafo di mutu kwan ko Dubai on the expenses of the state. You don't see nothing wrong with that. Sami Jase Mwakwaba. Wo Christina Wuni. Braba na wabona wabra boma amagana ena menosuntia. You want to be yankane say sponsored by the state itself. Brabo ben na wabo. Braben na ebani se na ndisi amanyoko na kromfonia wudifo nkwa na de omo associate. Medine ho amentiase. If you go to the background of the people who always try to associate themselves with the NDC, the majority of them, they are thieves, they are criminals, or they are people who are hungry. Why do they go there? They go there because a hono yetiti sika the chairman for free. Yetiti sika the man for free for no reason. Abra, not the essences, the basic needs of the country. Yenibi. Na nka yewo ayimu amwa America. Na nka obi to say with cement. Akọ Biden, who say Biden, me ye famous guy. Mame meto Obama because me himself ba obesi dan ama me. Nanka enipa bi te say sabio Dr. Dre akọ Biden ho or say Biden to dan mame na me campaign ama. Ana ya ye ho yitadi foi nanka Hilary Brasi akọ Meloni ho say to dan mame na me campaign ama. Eya ni Nkwasia. But Nkwasia for we better Ghana yes ade we. Ubi so almost say what is the main reason why we should vote for Mahama so they have nothing to tell you. Ubi so almost say ade papa ben na Mahama so ba be ya ma mining tia omo pese enkoto aba ma omo a omo say ne ho efe oye ni patenten gram ohun nipa ochia no unjimi ye Nana Kwaku Manu, His Excellency Alhaji Bawumia with the tourism minister AC create art schools 3 in the country person kuminya foko before Nanado is building an institution that will make you become internationally recognized. But you will be produce quality and high IQ production. Na more to media more fame. Na more to media making more money. Most that one there you don't care. Dear na modune say mo dear nkamuti daimu. Muda daimu. And I'm say mo shoot one film be. Mo shoot 2 film be ntino. Aban ba na osisa oban no sika na odi shemonum na mudi no phone. That is a good governance to you. Why na chira musa? Why ene ka chira musa abanya obo na homo dan ene abanya oche oman sika edema nkrofo binom. Fast free that mo akwaba. Who told you that? Kwaku Manu brana be chira me die nti a ose ye nkoto abama Nana offending John Mahama. Brana me catch them na menti ase. Munyina maye mo ho emotional thinkers. Jimmy Nkwa. Mo se mo ye actors. Wahunka abrochire ni amanone. Amanfo mo ye famous. Amanfo mo wo fame. Bi ti se mo say no. Nka you are people anka mo ye yenka ne say enipa bi a enkwada ehwemo so chichiro omodi bo omobra enka kurofoforo bi so a ana famous people mo ani ateno omo ye nipa bi ma enkwada eteke om ti say role model sa na e kan role model na ye de bo ye mbra na mo so mo de unim na oba ekofa nkrofo we bi se omumu bi eye ni role model a Jimmy Nkwa Jimmy basa na wu Christiana wuni oba wo maame antumi ama wa nko school oba basia ya wo Kumase Asanteman mu na wo maame enam ahokyere ni sikasem nti wantumi amfa wa nko school Wotimase ye enne nyankopon aboa wo na aban bi abase obeboa ama nkaifo no atimi anya kwanya akosku a ennam Jimmy ne pesami nkuminya nti no wo betena bontin tumi ka se na 3 SHS phone. How dare you? How dare you? Eyade bi nsida aban abako aban abesena kwa ba sanya kwa ba. It means that say the senior education has become what they call a mandatory to every child in the country. Jimmy, Haruna Idrisu nom Muntaka Mohammed nom ne Northerners no Mugu Parliament to hono. Do you know why they are there? Even though the northern region is one of the poorest area in the country, you know, it will make to got to that position that they are handling. A Jimmy for Mugwa Santimaimwa, Musimun Swenyansa. Kwana kohe the importance here. The northern region is now gaining out of the free education that was given to them by Dr. Kwaku Manu. Motete ho ena jimini adufudie ne pese minkuminyanti every good initiation say nyamo nkwa mo de mobenya de agu mu bottom dia it is bad. Nyankopon hata so betua moka. Who Christian who ni ufie who is the higher school student or the higher schooled personality awo ufie oko school duru hefa. With a pen and say do boache mwakwaba. Christian Awunye Esther Kennedy sister mwakwaba. Chile mi bibi ufie wabusi fie. The highly educated person or ufie oko school edru ehefa. Wabisa onsa de tia. Minji ni se ufie fuo nyina Nkwasia fuo te se wo. Minji ni se Kwaku Manu ni fie omo wo nyina ajimi te se Kwaku Manu da. Minji ni se sabi obiga quiz ni fie omo ho mu nyina adre no eye low like him. I believe said there are people omo intelligence more than these fools. But Christian won in a bigger quiz any Kwaku Manu. What I'm asking you is say mufie enipa dodo saying and na highly schooled. And so a highly schooled up to when were they able to go to school? Omo qualification in education there. Bisa say bani senti omo ntumi anko school anu rachire na yi ho ano Jimmy. Now, when I went to Ghana, I decided to do a personal research for myself. Actually, answer me good information, and I'm telling you, you want to know what I did? Man, I went to PMMC, Precious Mineral Commission. I went to the health ministry, education ministry, agriculture ministry. I went to most of the ministerial offices. And yet no Hong Kong. Regionally, I went to different institutions in the regions. Now, some people don't understand. Now, let me break the story to you. Every place that I went to, post office, banks, police station, custom offices, every place that I went to, adwumafo no omo ho no se uyi nipa dua emu nan ananum eye northness. In the various institutions ya mi wura ena adwumafo no omo ho no se uyi mu nipa du e de omo gina ho na obisa wo firi he a 4 or 5 out of the 10 comes from the northern region until the Monfa school no ni agro. Monfa school no ni agro na that's what I can say the government institutions are covered by the northerners. Jimmy asemo ya make obi ntemase we enye racist so enye tribal what them call argument and a discussion amenemo ye. It's not like that. But the reality is this. Enna makwanya Northerners ninya ye edico school at a cost of zero in their families, but on a higher cost on the country, you know. And more to me position or more very well. And more to me position or more very well in the governance, in the government institutions. And a lot of them, and many that we are talking about, they all come from the northern region. But so the equality, the equity, or the liberalization, yes, let's put it in liberalization from Nana to Danko Akufo-Addo. So you should understand, say, it means, say, Nana do want to get rid of anybody that does not allow the southern and the central part to get access to the institutions. Mudia just Jimina emotion thinkers and Nkwasia semna hena dokono bo ena emo bo ena wa bo ena Jimmy ye beto ka amame ye besi fi amame enipa and this if 1.40 to me to talk cash akese no omudam na ka kwanya omode ka na be fa so nye but they don't care. The poor mentality. The rich men are using common cars, but they make sure say their roads are working. Number Jai, I come for the southern part of Ghana, Infante, Ghana, anyone and why Achem for any all these people, Bono for. So government institutions are we are very few. Because I hope say unko school now me ni particular bia I just say maami and papa will be and say what to me uncle. But the northerner can go to school even if they don't have house. Oh yes, school he started becoming somebody in the society. Eti Jimmy and ask yourself, in the public sector you can count that the northerners are highly in number, more than the southern part of the country. Abra, if we are talking about the population wider, the southern part, we are numerous, especially the Ashanti region. How many Ashanti region people are working in institutions? Forget about the ministers, the MPs, and then they are by force to say, every region, you must to have an MP. Every district, you must to have an MP. Every region, you must to have some local government, whatever. But in many cases in the southern part of Ghana, and you're not necessarily somebody MDC no one yankasa yikurum. Mumbi samo about this. Na Jimmy ni bi, Kwasiampanyi ni bi, only munyan santi. No, I bet now say we should vote for John Mahama because the free education no air phone ye kankan. We are giving you equity in your system. Equity and Dr. Muhammad Bawumia and Nana Danko Akufo-Addo de Mao. Nobody. Namo, the Mubenya Dinti. Kakra Mubedi. Kakra Sabio Mubenya Ntino. Yen said ye war mine Munina. Namo Mohuntomo. Yen say Bibia, you don't care. Important is you live good. Where Edru Babi Ohun, Ayana Asemneya. Edru Babia na Asemneya. Adentia. Another day meno kasai. Another day meno kasai, Babia Midna meno kasai. Ghana yisika sem ekoye. And now me no kase Ghana ye sika sem eko yie pa. And that day me no kase ya sabio IMF omani Ghana Minister of Finance eko shia na anu di nkomo no. When Mahama was in power, sabio ena mismanagement or the Ghana call IMF. Na IMF for money program say onhwe so na Ghana man no ho atono no. Mahama was not even able to go according to the IMF plan. Papa na ntumi anye saade no ya mano wo eye guard na dia ma. Just follow these steps and go. Even though everything was written, blueprint, fa say ko say ye say na oman na ho nto no. Papa na ntumi anye sa adwuma no ma na anye yie. Nanado went to the IMF. It is a historical say. Ghana went to IMF, and within 6 months, the money were ready for Ghana. Almost 1 year, they came back. They say, "Oh, yeah, you are doing good. Another tranche is coming." Mahama Diano, it took Nanado to come and stabilize the management of the economy before Ansana. IMF for Timija Ghana, bravo, their mom. Now, Kwaku Manu Jimini Nkwasia Mpanyi uti Kumase. Onai Nkoto Semidie. Ye campaign na Mahama. Adenti I say, ohu mi ochia mi nsem. What was it, Jimmy? Emotional thinkers in kwa. No rational thinking. Emotion. Nakuma. Jimmy, oha ma wa adwene nya adwuma na gya yakoma dwene. Yes, creative arts school at their mamo actors. Me since you say we because me try to want mente more actors, film producers, aban no si a school eye babia ye be kire nkura ye be ma nkura nimde ene mpanfo nyina nimde wo kwa ye fa so a ye film ye acting ye shoot film ye managers ye producers obia nye bi mamoda obia enye bi mamoda entu Kwaku Manu oya akura you had a talent but enam say na akwanya bi ni ho senka ubetumi anya nkyerɛkyerɛ bi na nka waba bɛyɛ super highly talented actor ntino or comedian no wudi kan koye Nkwasia adwuma bi no ma kɔbɔ amena ne manhole tuo ne hwan ne hwan anse no bi dumfuo bi ebe mo akwanya ma obegyina camera nim enti ne what do? You cannot create any rational or any sensible movie to put it out there. I bet to me akwa man on yakoton am wanye sika film. And I'm saying the opportunities were not there to stimulate the talent that you were given by God. Obinye bid mamoda and now buying bia bana or yadi we yama. At the same time, a buying is 13 theaters across the country. Said the Abaya Mube to me promote mu product. Montiasia. You people don't understand what it means. What you are saying is so far as Sabio, yam fasikansha munsemse munjini. Yan toka siama musemon jinchi. Yan sisi adanya ma musemonji entra muntino. Abane mone homodre. Jimmy, now the one that blows my head more. And he said, the government of Ghana has made sure, say, producers will get access to international funds. Now, Sabio, say ye Jessica, Ediama team. Say ye Jessica, Diama teama. Who football player? Okahumbi. Huh? who football player sebio one go school yamma wa kwanya mo wansua about acting yamma unim diema unim about copyright unim copyright on your images on your sound unim untino amanfo etwa o movie na yamma 50 Ghana 20 Ghana na asa ene yeden tutuye beto ho ama wanya nimdia said de obehu se producer bi eteki me images I have the right to gain from that product at any time that it being sold out. But because your knowledge is low, you don't know nothing about this. And the man say movie and acting now, more acting a profession no. Hakwa to say by day by day. Moko jirani ye twa movie ni wie twa moka that day ni wie asa. You don't know nothing about copyright. You don't know how you can make yourself a professional artist or actress. Now, when you're a kind of income, you're constant and forever because of knowledge. The creative art school. Jiminti. And I'm on ho. Kwaku Manu biya na beba. Na wa famo. Oma 1 million a day, 100 Ghana a day, 200 Ghana a day. Unim se wakum. Na Jimmy, modi say Jimmy we ene na moa na modi Nkwasia campaign. Say to ama abama an incompetent person, somebody that we have seen his performance before, somebody that we know that he is incapable of managing an affairs. Somebody we know that he buy citizens with cash. Na nyeka na yenka henka a certain president will take a bribe. Bribe will be no koji ya common fault. Why? A president who has access to everything, who is the leader of everything, you are able to be corrupt by a single fault prado, whatever they call it. Now, Kwaku Manu Jimmy, why you tise konko a bigger quest Jimmy, who are pampum se boy as a kind so. Christina Wuni, ye who are nimni wachi, or twaka bomb, the castle Muslim and come by once. Na motiho na mudi Nkwasia sem na mu region na ye the most what them call heavier populated area, money access to any institutions to work because of yen nisika de be hwe school akwa achire na aban ye niema we nyina eno achi you come back and tell the aban na mbona homodene eti ukwe campaign na mama ham because of ba obeto car popo chuo bi dia mama dia kwana ntinante abonten enkoto ba mama ham because of ba wo dia anya hwe no obeto obesi fie ama na yesi fie no ma na car kwan na edo beko fie no ya nya wo be yede na o de car na akọ wa wo de ntia mu wu basabasa no wa wo de ntia ewuo efa mo basabasa no ewuo efa mo basabasa because say abaya ye ba betui ajimifo bi no kwa akwaji moto Nkwasiafo bi no kwa akwaji moto e de aye campaign ye wi de ache won but moto na ye de ma no it said ye ya den ye buku your debt ye buku da odi be wu di amount adentia moto na otiso no ebo poto bia ma utumi wu ma na ye yenim se wajiminti helmet kura ye mfa bi nka ho yesi ji moto no ko twi na kowu na osu di akire wani age ya ma helmet kura we na mo se mo pe we na mo se mo pe Mama no akwa ba want to say Mudia musi wei na mo pe no helmet motor na yen to mamo yen order your debt ye sheda buku mo debt the mamo na the motor mamo say mo ngina mo nkoku mo. That is what you guys prefer. When aka kwanya hodo a na nado danko akufuado ayi ni wo Kumasi mantemu. When school dan ahodo a na nado danko akufuado aye asisi no Kumasi mantemu. Where one district, one factory, dodua ewo Kumasi mantemu, asantimaimu. Project ahodo, aerojet project, hospitals ahodo, Mahama Baya, or Bando Nina Manika Urem, ewa asantimaimu. Nanado has come and complete them. Musimu because Obiwa can't say hospital ben and now to see from scratch to complete conclusion. Koreswa Mikrum. Now see me a Kumawu actor. Who is a Kumawu actor? Who is the Dintia Okasa Fast Antemai? Kumawu actor, your mom free Kumase, actors or Mufri Kumase. It is what Kumasi Maimu. Asantimaimu. Now all these things are going on. Now what you the entire special show any say because of your personal interest in tea, Yankoto Abama Mahama, who here say the motto ebema without helmet. For example, for Mwakwaba. Who here motto without helmet? If you die, you die because you deserve. To me, ye yika kwan ama why comfortable sabio trompo na utima you can go fast and come fast osi umpe ono yemfa moto maw na umfans nam moto monkam is so highly risky obetimi at any time eno na upe ye yika kwan osi umpe ono wo de open say yento ka maw na umfa nante amontwe monkam na da bia osori a oti fitam say yenkura wo ka maw unjimi ye abusia on my Ghana na da ho no say ye paniyi a e wo say ye nyai adwena ye dwena ye de yakoma na adwene enipa da sani ye mfa yakoma nwino tom wakoma epushi bibi mawa piasoma ni nko tim na dwene ho ansana waye watu hu anamon sa wode wakoma adwene too much a many a times so boye kwasia akoma a motion adwene a reason before you decide enti sa mahama promises obeto ka amawa bisa ho se ka no de mamia ka kwan ben so na mede kwa akofa eboni Nyankopon fa ni kransie ka ben ena na eboni tim not a 4x4 Land Cruiser ena na eboni tim na so enam ka kwan boni a na ewo Kumasi to su 90 no olusu ne life enche bia His Excellency the second lady on any bodyguards omoko ba bi accident si ya ga ni wu ye no ka ben na omotim ka papam na wu aye kwa koto Toyota Ayaris 2 bi di amount Jimmy na omo nkura me wane omo moto small moto de ma omo na omo ye omo pompo se wa abonten abusiamfo ebra so se yama yani enna ho uye kumawu ata Andy na obere na what mase you can't understand me because you don't want to think fast Abrochire ha ya ye woyi. Yes. SKB TV. Any phobia member TV. Mami ama and other people. Oskani Sister Esther no. Ombetumi aka ma wo Ghana ni ahote Ghana wate wo ho ase se kromu ha amanfo de moto to America pa amanfo de car to America pa car se egu kro we mu untumi nkan e wa amanone abrochi untumi nkan car se egu but say we comparison of incidents esi eni nipa dodo omo hwere omo nkwa ewo road accident ho a Ghana na ye kuro ketua bi no enipa omo wo accident ho dooso bebre chen wonuma wo wo itari man mu ha anasa America bisa ho sa dentia. It is only one common factor. Oka akwan na enye oka akwan na ye single lane oka akwan na yenni a better guard read wo ho sebebo ho ban. This is what you should think about. Enye car na obenya tenam. Enti wa wo se unti the American na se no. Tie the American na su enyansa. What I want you to understand is say enwene car bi a beto de ama ho enkoto nkwase aba. Enwene moto bi a ye beto de ama ho enkoto nkwase aba. Ti se ne kumawu nkwase afodu mienu no eka no. Na mom no dwene nipa obema wo society na wotimu no life condition no ebeye easy amount de enti America ne sa enam Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ni initiation enti no ene kromphobia you are wanted as soon as you steal something because of the Ghana ID card and the digitalization system ayekoso ene Pajessica kesi bi free bank account bim de koto bank kakraka ba another bank account mu said yetie bia no there is a signal say sika we aye nipa simasi we there it can never be a mistake. And now me no ka say Ghana man mu what the car over speed there is no worry what you fear no one information oso nkonkotua ukose ukutwa insurance obekọ na ukada ho gise utua enti overspeed ayikum nipa na unwo se ka kwanhia so ate Ghana man since ananado dan Kwaku Manu ebedi Ghana konya so emepo mene munhu se ka nkwanhia ewo Ghana man mu eso ate bisa on sa dentia who say ne kronobo sa am robbing attacking in the banks na killing of a van ne one who say swati. Can't you understand that there's something that is making this things difficult for the people to do them? And no and your friend amamuo because amamuo no kire say make a suitable conditions and a good society for the people so that the people can live in peacefully and they can live better. And no one your man chichiro. And then your man chichiro. And into a bakru we mu abroche or muika kwanya kese or mugu at fatu babia. Said a be a nipa dasani wa bra bom. E mu be hare amount. Enya amamuo ne se matena sika so na mache e dia ma me hu nipa bi no mo ban me enya amamuo ne se sabio machichi ni nyina de agu fie mini bi tutu ajapade wa amanone nya ne ya amamuo enya amamuo ne se masesa TV presenters radio presenters di omko abrochire eno nya amamuo ne se sabio TV presenter no metumi guarantee na light na juma akoso mama mu ene se metumi ama press free ama sabio TV presenter the journalist watumi aka de e wo se onka the criminal labor law and as a friend say this is what we call governance, making the society comfortable for the people of that jurisdiction to live in a better conditions. Asa, there is nothing else to add. Creating opportunities, making equality in the people, making the people feel, labor law, means be more kwaba. Creating opportunities. I don't want to talk about equity. I want to talk about liberation, putting all the people at the same level. And yes, sir, we are not now to me school. Mimi Kwaku, me papa ni skanti. My dream one adult said then Korana, I have to stay home. That is not how it should be done. Na sabio enye nsem na yenka na obi abedi wo so emfie bebere wantumi anye hweamawo o man no tete no pansam no foreigners and na omudi Ghana so mfaso as at now we dey come na kohwe all the big shops, all the big investment, all the big business, it is owned by foreigners. Now, painful binom as a saga sika, no more the Kwamanone, Ekoto dine eguho. Now, omu create different account to approach, no more trigana sika kum. Adentia, there is no. We don't care about you when you're again. So you're gonna Nkwasia, ube to be kurawu, yemfao. But we are falling at the kakra kwa siampanyi mdiseko okuja tabra kwa benye dintino. He will allow you to do your business in Ghana. But you're Ghana niba ma wonye business. Because yes, I will beto. Ohoto wa obitimi abo nipa fufuro. Now there, tamoko enti ene medimu besia. Na mantumi amo Kwaku ofene dey Agya Koo ne video na ankyere mo, but ochina I will play that video na muntie nsem a Agya Koo ka kire his colleagues na tie nsem a Agya Koo etumi bie na no e ka kire ni colleagues ene na kire say people who are following NDC, they are emotional thinkers. Many of them are fools. Nipa no mudi MPP achino unim di entia. They are highly, can I say, intelligent. People think about the future, creating good environment. But in Kafoyo Mwankai, they all talk about bogus situations. Jimmy. To me, Kenyans are saying, Binchiro. And Kauni make us say Kenyans are saying, Binchiro, and I won't convince them. They can't. Who no much as I say, we are argument here. No more did they attempt. Hakshi speaking, and Sembasa no more to Tugum. Now, I wore mine, your friend Ghana, or mine didn't fear a Dosian son 67 years. NDC at the moon 27 years in government. Omo ntimi ahunyansa se omo beye identity di amagana for kufuo by obesha ase oko na wa create everything ready to identify people in the country. NDC baye sikana na je kufuo edema ni nkrofo a omo di year project no. And this buying Emma saw the same institution, no double of that money. But the Jumana was so money, no, or one yet. It took Nanado's government, who came in and said, on my way, si a pese emeye krabeha, e was say, yen to me, say Akwasi, ya wono da way, otiha, Kwaku, ya wono ha, ofriha, ni maame nie, ni papa nie. Answer ye to me bu mine ye. Ghana for si we bi omu hu so mfaso. And then the disabled people in the country, compensation are bind them on first. Now you to me the MDC ni bi. Now wa GD and now to fear now compensation about to account. You don't need to go and beg your DCE to give you the money. When Numbia was not possible, identity. They were not authentic identification. And this also here. Kumawu actor. Ye fro Kwaku Manu bigger quiz. Akwana wa no de so ba no kura ye friend saying. Ba ku bi wo mo no no kwa bena o se hwan wa no de so ba. Oni na mu ho sa. Ho an wa ye ni timi ti so ba bi hu so ye gefo e bi o. Se hin no ofiri odwuno ho nte ase. Mo ne na o man na mo se sa ne mo bi amu hu so mfaso. Enam se ya ntoka amamo. Ya mfa bo anko abrochire. Ya ntofi amamo. I said, Mojimi, because of Babruchira, a nipa omo wano, society, a yomu mom ne stimulate a buying, a ma buying them maraba, a boa 1 hour nibie. As my make a miss me, and a boa mon cancer, Sister Diana, mommy, I'm some war bruchire. A nipa omo wano, a war my mono, a yomu mom, and a day, a stimulate a buying ma buying them marapa bar, a boa 1 hour nibie. Ben Nkwasia fo we no de say omo ji adwa omo ji adi se nya omo de a yen say your man no abusia mebre aso me de mo besi a me din ene Mr. Manfo ya bie phone lines na ya den atum wa ope utumi frɛ na wa kyerɛ wadwen but meanwhile no me pese me nchi a Sister Diana Pia our hearing ewo Facebook Miss B Miss B phobia like I said Miss B yo phobia nie phobia member TV me chia phobia member TV ewo YouTube any Facebook we na chia kwan na wona na ye dan emmo adwuma osikani kwadwo kwache enso ewo Facebook me chia no phobia member ewo Facebook maami ama ewo YouTube so our way is ama me chiao won to say sanso na we le pe asie do boache boaten enua wonko awudin ye udin no doso o so hwe ye free francophone me chiao Esther Kennedy won so me chiao fast free diet me chiao sanso na Sami Jasi me chiao won so Phobia Member TV live on my show now. Ustimi we na chia kwa nse wo YouTube. Sanso na SKB TV so YouTube, sanso wo Facebook. We no so na chia kwa na follow no. Me bra panyini Samuel Okuno me chia edawase ene obre. Lady AJ Pratt won so me chia edawase na obra. Rita Apia, yeah, Mama Rita won so me chia edawase ene obre. Abusia on the more serious note, Muntie the explanation of what they call the 24-hour economy. Meanwhile, you can call and tell us what you think. I want to recommend political zone, appear political zone, Baumia 2024. When you have a page, you can follow them to have a lot of this type of information. Sabato TV, you can find him also on YouTube. For momentie, on the more serious note, the interpretation of 24-hour economy.
Specifically, demand areas.
It's demand driven. It's demand driven. That is for the public sector. for the private sector, and before anybody can implement an effective 24-hour economy, you need electricity.
Electricity, someone buy a month to me and supply. So how are you going to supply electricity?
Constant electricity.
Yeah, Tony Yabua, Memoir Kwaba.
So, Osha manifesto noir, as they be created a friend of street lighting authorities.
Muntio.
I said,
Neighbor, o far light bill, what if you have street lights?
we need some of the mayor, energy commission for.
I don't know why
Maybe you ain't checking it.
A ECG, no matter. Say ECG, no matter, I'm energy commission.
Exactly.
Energy commission says, cannot be a day.
Let's say purposely for what is being done, it is being deducted for.
And it's street lights, then Nama in national the other. We are creating street lighting authorities. So that's current with the energy commission.
Maybe go straight to her.
ECG 4G, send your common fund, they get funded here.
Today, go straight.
And we are going to decentralize the authorities. You know, say a crapim north, means so many days you improve a crapim north. Say communities say where crapim north. Any light bill I generated, street lighting, levy network light bill on this. Says can you they make crapim north for.
It is a more young say crapim north for.
Yes, you come, my general farmer.
Yeah, problem.
Yeah, problem. Yeah, nothing.
It.
I was young. Hey, I said, and this for hey, way or you the youth organizer. This guy is a youth organizer. A youth organizer of a party in Nimu said the street light are 7 year cano. No correct. It is normal. A honka, a can the light bay on utensils on a household home. I know correct. Nothing is wrong with that. But what Siampany way Nimu said. Basing on the kilowatt of energy I ever spend on the street light, and no light, and no car, and a household a light bill. And according to Kwasi Ampany, we are Tihoi light bill, street light bills, you know, a benchmark. Hey, Abushan. Where your 24-hour economy, the mobile don't know. They are coming to manage better the street light bills. That is the 24-hour economy for you. Sana minimum says, "Sir, street light, no, you will face price the whole." Na minimum says, "Sir, street light. It is not based on the kilowatt spent on the street light. That is shared to the household. We or the NDC youth organizer, national youth organizer. But you see the caliber of these people. You see the caliber of such people. Do you want these people to come and lead you? We have common sense. To say like to above fear. The obey you so. And no sika. And you demand the freedom. And the ban send another light bill, street light, no, and then found se bob washe, ye usuo, a benchmark. Hey, bro, and this is for your mochia, Ube can semi any quan soka. Omission Wakasa at the 10.4. Pablo, the national youth organizer, and take common electricity bill home. I say how it works. We must young to about mom. I was young for my chance if I call. Okay, Sister Stephanie. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Marfo.
Sister Stephanie, Makwaba.
Yeah, my child so be best friends so be. I am not a moon friend. I was young for me, Mama Do.
I was young for you.
Mama Kwaba so by RAZ Media. Yeah, moon friend, no moon baba, Manu said the air, I buy a baba. Yan try uncle forward and to my Diana best said, and this ye be keke. Yan form to baby or was so much. Yo, Mr. Marfo, I'm way I was way or Cassa said, now not too sweet to say you're more brown apple brune. Because so yeah, this my Diana best said, this is a Diana best said, and this ye be keke. And no one trying. Papa, one pointing on our put ticket.
Yes.
One NDC near. What power? You didn't to be beer. On only the time what this is where no one finds.
No one sign.
We are not going to a high. I'm going to talk a down to buy.
Yeah.
Because NDC for no. You're from
yes.
Or she therefore.
Yeah.
Na Kenya samu pa ne ka musodia musi MPP for wiesika. MPP for so the plan ba so omo betichi o ma na mo za complain. The MPP for na Akufo Addo ne do mo kika o mo nsa ne o mo bankum ne nifa ne atoya ne na afo na ko say. Okay, maka e bia ha ye mistake ye pese ye ne say a. Mo za mo kwa parliament. Mo pese mo ba kwa parliament ama aban no ene ama o pese o de ba no mo ba dia tum. Eti mo dia mo tete mo dia dia mo ye kwa hia ba afo mo dia ne say. Bedi e na mo dia mo pe. Fefre kwa bo na mo pe. Ke mo me ye ka de pinchira mo. Oban ni ye chichiro. Oman ene ye chichiri. Ye wo dachi magi a me tia say. One day me me pa kwa afo. Me nua bi so wo tie me so one day obeja ne pa kwa afo.
And they say nature.
So what you say?
Yeah.
Well, office say, okay, fair enough. If you will be me me will be me who am the beja me ba. I was some me live in comfortable way.
Yes.
I met me on some my crack machine. Now mo dia yet to wo man no, na mo dia mo sa do man sa for the. What chine that clean mo na mo de dwere no. I'm say akakakra. Yes, yes, you move back over. You school, no, yeah, the amam.
Yeah.
What you this for? Put Jama and teacher or mano. None of you are a child. Put now be no yafa, put Namoya penny for. Mushian Saka company for. Namomi and teacher Ghana. The only people who can move Ghana forward are your MPP for. More, you're from football matches. You're from and a mumu and this for Moye. And Munya Bia Yadimo to mind.
Nabi.
And this for Muno Bia Yadimo to mind. Then another good father by yen now, by Yamus want to me. Okay. Mumma may rapoka come out. Nana good father dear hair was why I got and so. If you will back up and will be our by mount.
Yeah.
Well, we are sure what they are doing or that blueprint at to Wamamo. I must say the epic. Ibusamo. And this for Rafuna Media Mam Samosia. Bia upon when the baby are Muslim didn't. Now, so Moya, no, I yet, or ye real some Moya, no mappa.
When I'm with the buy.
And now some to me the pen, and we are the canton. Who frees some to me the pen outside Nanet, and no Kufado, Adia Wayana, put to me, because and then and Kolana or Mapano. And then Kulana Yawu woman. And then media never about me other room and tea. Now what this son never way you never Ghana no. And Kulan Mutumin didn't run to a movie.
Happy.
Must see and it's a more person budget and another one for you. Because Papa no who Yansan will say yes. That for match Ramon Yansan. Our crown on them was the son of Keke. What should I want?
Another one can ask him, son.
I was a man more with the free such as Papa Panama in the down. I'm crying in a hand. Well, much young Google, no Mako, Kaka, and this war, or Mubadi Kake. Because someone who say, remember to me, I catch yourself. I grab your old senior high, the Adrimu plus Nandy for Mubetri. And credit the Priya or more free such as or who could tap powerful knowledge.
Yes.
Your former president to cry. I see your former president. What do you got to the new old to me? Can what the SHS Libya? About to me, I can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, this is for the other money. For for you have a dig again. More school, but more school. Mahama Peso, more my year, Juma.
David.
You're from clap for your hand, one and one more tired of power. So you're going to me a chinchim or monster. Now, punch your
already pancake.
Choco kakakro be bu kabu na na ekufu ado so mo bebetua na po ne betua sa aka ni nyina amumu ye bu na ma ye senkoto ha mumu betumi akekere ma mumu de ne se mu mame na mo ye na ye nso so de papa no kwa kire mo de sia ye vibe oba sakakai oba jino whatsapp waso because enya ade se na ekufu ado na chidama prof di na chidama ha me de no tumi ye
Wanye hwe.
Condemn bibi o sa me ye da su kukura eti de be na mumu ba bi mo betumi aye eti na fo nkula munyina mo fo mo ti mani ntra ba bi aba wo me awo na mo nkotuma papa bi na monya freedom papa bi na mo bo mo nkotu go tabi mo bo mo nkotu subiri go tabi na ensuo bo mo nko nya ade a ye ba ji wo mo ne ade wo mo kina ade ya bra mo ene fe so be samafo ye light no ye light na ye passage na no o se Ghana me call Ghana 2 years ago kami fenti awia no pomisa na menu supreme awia no ye hia solar awia na no audio ye solar
na se doctor ka ho asemo ana wonya nte ye
me nimpraso wo ka ho asem but oma ye street light ni na ye solar because omo the street light ko suwa na this for akwa to wo ye so what
I see
but say solar difficult pass on go to me akwa yes
I just ofro so e be hu
yes it's no if you say your street light krabia nya solar a year baby abaya kono amaba wo me amamu no aye krabe because me na ma hu na me yafrumu ya me no kono me ka so wa bakra mpo enso me patu me na me papa na da so ho so what you say
but obeba
yeah we can't wait to see him
absolutely no we cannot wait
because me dia me yama ya me no kono che kwa am ka sa su bi kwa de to omlante eti andis for the nya dia ya de neighbor ya de mahama eba eti mu nya na mu konkobo ayi ya kan sempo akokora konwa bi man na makwa akodi afutuo no ho munka mo ho ya papa kufuo tifie ye na akufuo ado wi a nyankopon adom okọ oni ne first lady omo kwatna so no mo adwedwedwo omo ho eti omo enkura ye omo bebe kwa akodi afutuo omo eti ba mumbo akonwa ma ayi prof ne mahama na munko na munkonkodi ayi nipa obaba be jina nyina mahama pam wo mu nyina odi sika pam wo mu nyina ene wasa akoti akura wo Dubai enti mu de Ghana fo mo amondwene ho ye gye ya mamo mondwene ho na mo hwe de mo amobaye wo mo ye de nyamegya mo ye de ba wo me ye ba mo ye de akura ye de na e ba
by force
wa ma me ye mu nyina ye me no kon
bansro
mo de mesamafo
bansro
mesama hey me so wo ba aye me no kon me ka so no fra na na me rep sa me papa o je pu na memo wie ye so o de ye de na e ba o ba po ni na po mo ba
gidi
mo ye de kro mo ba gidi say jaka na no mesamafu ye da wasipa na me sure say the bia de Ghana ebra e ma no mo fre su bi na ma na mo bu so no mo fre mesama na mo tapo
yeah mon share so
mon share na mo tapo nko ka ho mesamafu me da se baba
wasi me bre sister me da se no contribution bye abusia for sister and a free osemo ba mon share video no na mon tapo odi ahoma afre mo me mfre odi ahoma na yene no endi nkomo a ewo ho ya ya abusia ye da so ewo ho a ye fa course no odi ahoma hello odi ahoma ye mo akwaba
ya mede
ye mo akwaba
chairmanfo Michelle Onyetie
amanfo nyina
Ghanaians yeah Jones e kan say NDC for the at times ya na me ka asem bia na mpese eja me to bombu nti wonganum kasa nyina anya de ni osi wo yi de asem o kan tie ko na num na sa ne adi bu man de asaka do mo betu street light ho anwan da ba me de a program na ho use a the Uyusu Nabetiano. Secromo Anomono, Rofumama away. The Obeyusu Nautio.
Yes. Yes.
And told to make us a street light and I want one. I know the 7 predators, they are buying fat, not the Kakrabi. But they all can wait when one wants one person by power.
And wait 24-hour explanation, the mobile no.
I went to no forces at one person, but Namam was honey a bunny dear, second collect no for no to me a bubio.
I mean, okay.
All the Ghana Manu de Diablo.
Yeah.
And only nipper woman in penny phones from Agro. Every office one way graduate. Ya na yen enemy no, dear Binson Cabby. Yenina, Obianua, Obi Abagas was slow saying. Yaba, Yamrofu, or to me man is also not what Busak Assam. The Ecosunina and Rose at Abami Raby. Boy, be said, Mamma, the 2 years, but he's a gun and now 8 years, going to me and find you not 2 years. My is what I said 2 years, you fancy yes, your mind. Mamma, no, no, I didn't tell you by the second boy back was MPP for Sola no inquiry, he also on hold near ye. Asantima no could a speaker, oh, carry on by it. And somewhere go so na we go MPP for so. Now me born pie say rade e man yan kwano ma yan odi no fa ba me amla no hu said the bu o man said the Akufo-Addo ya wo ba ye na wo bu o man na ye fe no oh hu di o nka so atiase intermediate da bia me born pie say rade man yan kwa na tam a ebedu December 2025 no na ye change ye momodi asa ma amade mo man ni step hu mo to aba no na said the Kwaku Manu way na mu officer no na nia bie chen obi Kwaku Manu ne de na papa mu apa me po dem visa da bi o de bread na atwa ya kan kwa ayi ba ko kura friend say
bigger quiz
do ba jama yo ko ye
yeah bigger quiz
anu kwa o wa shete di wakasa eto enu tro ko jama one pebra bia mu anya adwuma nkan o de nani ato ayi politics so nti da bia na brazi ayi no oso obi pa bro kira ba be bobra na ni nka se ndc mra MPP mra wa be wu abro kira want to me amobra na ndc fo wo be campaign mama na o de atoka ani wari pa Dabia no so no fa plan no kaka sanfugu o nti wo sa akwa we ya wapampa mo nti wo su be man ni Ghana ho na ya to mama no abeje ka no agifie na ma so aka se on do be campaign mo bi agi so gi estate adentra mo di o man no mo agrosa modu o man ni to chacha di jimi hwede mama ni cruise wa ye obi abeka samu awe akọ ngate asamu okan ye enkono me ho ahwan iti papa we wo so nyame media ne ka sa me bon pa sa Awurade mfa ba ne amre ye da ne ada ni ehu because no san mo chi nkofa ma ama bie mu o
da bia nko bie mu
e pa kola mo kai de ba bie ho ma esu mu du mu ne enu Nkwasia egu mu na mo fa compare MPP fo mpa ni fo no a mo sole a na mo amodanda mo sa fefranta na eba so atiase sa papa kwa botwe no se wa me hu no me sure na za papa yo di ade ye ni mo ye so no kasa taso ene ye de mante baba wa na Kwaku wa za papa no wa ya za afede la e bia no office e bia running mate no be yinu wa nyini to de afaso
well sis
ada na people mpani fo mo ye
sa se mo e de me nyanya
na de mo ye na mo ye mpani fo mo nim san dis fo nye eno tra mo fo so ba ma ba ye kro ni ye yesra mo Mama yentu abani nwe na so obere no areza mamu cha yi ho alanka se na ondo NDC fo di na chi na won se yellow no office obeba mai wudi ni wonu so ntumi nya adentra wo koje pene wo so yesa na onyafo onyamo yeso ye dan ya ba me aba be pa de Awurade pe no ye ma ne ma enipa ne yante ase what wo shada na ma ye mo go wangoro ko yi wo bi a obu befu the obedi bam ya chi someone no akukudro and na yedo oku akukudro da ko na wo na ma cheda no ma ja hwe wo munya sa na de asem bia mo bia mo nka no Kwaku am ma mo ma mpie ni apre
What's it? Saki ya bechichi MPP for amanu kwa ni ya dongo gugaga room crack ya ho bataye.
Bebere kwa.
Papa ya mso famla. Mu guru ni pa kokwa na. She mama de bosumi be siesie o man. 8 years kwa ultimate siesie.
Ni parama.
Ya hune sa no adwuma dawo.
Ono ankasa
kese. Me ye president da eni domo ni ma kan yo bi ya. Fisika papa ye di.
Oh.
Ade mama na ukote no kwa ya de.
Oh.
What is the catch a churro cotton when I'm up? What's who are you? Shall be a my way, you won't think it's your fan why ye. And not to them you ought to rather so did they have people in pan in water. One I says your man. Shaku for no than one know you're from. At the happy before you. Money saw, money saw, but let me say, dear baby, and some are for. Got the Agya Koo do ye. It can't show money. Satan would have been in now. And yet, the about mama. 2 man near everyone. What? Was say, when I wanted to go, Mamma, dear, your papa, must say, and will be your papa, must say, but no one else. No trouble. And my people, no mess here, baby, I won't hear you. Shannon was a grand catcher. Yes, I have because you know, now you are me, so we are me now, so now did and people for Tom say. Yeah, me no yes, you know, you know, so I'm referring and listening. Yeah. And people for one who bet me about 1 year, no Casawa man. Ghana there 4. Nigeria can't take.
Yeah, but 2 some year.
What you know, I did go for the we are me now, Robert Santimamo, Nadia Santimamo, which you from. What patches over to me, Ghana, you you took on your blayer once you. Your blayer once upon your sister of what? Now the one who be busy drew her MPP for moving. Wouldn't say, Kwaku Takwa, and I'll rub on Takwa and Kwakubi. And for the Maya saw Ghana for none of what I mean, or come in children. No one children is on to the chair and answer our young mamma. Who took my outlaw was all the rent this and I will Jimmy, and one night the Diego comes out just happened. It's also Ghana for the beer, you're turning handy. Kwana tomorrow. I just say, who now would you? Ghana for a semi premier, I didn't jaw was from me and no was it. It's a macacha, some money mind you are. One for people, and yet the computer and your dear baby. Yeah. Pack and climbing your Sibium. To make catch them, somewhere here, make a young MP Ghana man. Yes, we are Casabuqua. We are me corner to one own child be. What to call will be my woman have a chair and answer. Who answer and talk what you are rubber man. Kwanakokubi. Good answer, man. Some fun one papa. Would you go for no to choose for? Who cross will post on Ghana more? Just say, one would be near 2 Kwaku Manu. What? Kwano to more. A gun and I have 4 will be a solid in the 2 plant. I'll be a big Jimmy Wall. Kwano to. Wouldn't say the mamma and when you are a man, Tantas and Fuma. I feel well, and I'm the Diablo. Then you are near the water. And to me, Shamun, you know, be Jamun, and I'm a the pension. The Mama by
your dear home, I never say any contribution. Bye bye.
Yo, Madame, Mama.
Odi Ahoma appear Rita and a free. Say, a sister, the sweet voice. Miss B, if we are not afraid, Sister Diana appear, and so afraid. I was young for, as I'm not there. I have a bro. What do you want to say? Osikani, yeah, bye. Oh, Sister Emwakwaba, Miss B.
Yeah, I'm a for more line now. We be already back contributing. Submission, very good.
I say a 2. Yeah, okay.
Now, me patrol. Ghana, and I'll be to say, I mean, or no, the no, I can say. I mean, Nana fee and with him, Nana free. On the contrary, on brown on the tray, Nana fee. That's what the tray we are. We be down on the some small actually Ghana for, and young for to Yes, Munina no Bibia or foreigner Biaba, na ye chance ya penny fancy na ya jiwo mat nano. Or moba no more than hini, to say ya as you don't cut ya, ebenya hini, ebenya a root. I ne or no to such in the book that your pen or catch a gun for your no catch a gun and obey. Now or more call it a janto Ghana.
Yeah.
And your woman, now a mumbre eberson. Debbie. Omumbre ebeso. Me masa mo me pesa me kan say. NDC for. Mum bie mwani. Na mo fa mwani to form. Because from Mahama right down to the bottom. Omu ni bibi papa bia e de mamu. So mu bibi papa bi e de mamu a. Anta mo sha mo constituencies. Baby a mo so abama wo mo pa. Moshe Jumedi or Wedi or Hono. Now, compare Jumedi and Anado. That's what a baby within this short period.
Yes.
Now, what can I move out to school? I move out to Abba. Just see the first year you can take that. And that's a picture of one wall.
W.
It's only before that, it will be for I'm a cocoa G, which is so much the see defense, we give Sicaro.
Yes.
Okay? That's all more for this crown poor. For course, Sikabe Bay. And you go the Sikabe Bay. What to me again with the oh. Walker region, a stronghold. It is silent, you know. You go, yes, you want to say the Bay almost no compare your so fast. Shana ya kese di sana na da kwa koye o kwan.
Yeah.
Who that a black of foolish useless MP. What constituency for? What you mean I bibia or honor? Now say she ye far woman. And then you know how useless you are.
Yeah.
There's one walk on Lake House. Walk on a day at Airport Hill. The women are your for baby stamp. And this way. Mukoko to Abapao. When you sell for when you never feature because I create loot and share.
Only.
Now, your friend is saying, please to any swamp of when you have it now, no one can say, if you don't contribute,
you're
not going to eat.
Yeah.
No contributing, no chat.
Yes.
It is a more grassroots, you know. Contribution, man, anyway. If you guys are not going to chop anything, you guys are not going to chop. And you move to amba anye ye bia anye NPP said ye biara when you want us will be room. The one more way the one year and for so will any say wouldn't you be able at least would never be back here or call
school
free SHS. Exactly SHS now on that's akwalani beba be ye bibi or beba be ye penimu or beba be ye doctor or beba be ye electrician so what na what ba browa ana akokora na what wo dan anu kura na wo be ka say hey abrantie bra the sister me like na me ana me kan ye yin so the shema me enim yeah onya ye through the TV through the stem cell school no or the science no and the better apply no so like now and that's a work with problem for that's what electrician penny or another shama one no about the shama it's mama and this for money and now mama money now mama ye can in no and ye quiet yo ye double so yes you do because ye person ye FP for no one ye near be now with the mother swam to musu no when in be ye know ye chew about kind ye chew about a high and to mumra wati mumra no munjai one said sorry I'm obi platform so muko di atem that can be na muko di then na wunya 20 cities any application no what that I'm telling you what you have to we need to say NPP need be equal foolish Nkwasia lano the platform so muko di atem wana no muko di atem they tell him their peace of mind omuka nyansa sam and Nkwasia Taylor. Omuchi na adwene edi ba ejuma na na do ayeso. Na mo no ani say eba musika na yetu we bubu na say hey muko di ate mienu miesa na wo data asa na wakwa kwatira ho. Abrabo we na wo pay. No, you don't want that for yourself. And for how long are you going to do that? For how long? The slow brefiewati. Mobasa e beji mwa wa
of course.
Na mo mweni bi. That kuma would Nkwasia phone they are selfish. They are selfish. All they want is for themselves. And they are some number kind. Omo pese Mahama bra no be to car ma o. Omo wuni nya sem talk so oh Mahama bra no be show grassroots NDC full soldiers no. Woman kasa omo pese munkuminya. That's what they are thinking about. Echibrafiewati. Come and join party, Papa. Party a yajune nipa wo. Party a yesi bra. Ye beye wuye. Party a yesi bra. Ye bema wo share ni ejuma. Party a yesi bra digitalization. Ye bema wo kwa digital coding. And no, and yesi bra na bedom. Enti mu nyina mo bra. Mo beka ye ho. Na ye nyina ye mbo. Ye pushing His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Na offer Ghana kwa animu. Which is able, competent, Vice Napo, I get it too. Now we are moving forward. Always. It is possible, it is accomplished, and it is done in Jesus' name. Thank you very much.
Thank you also for your contribution, Miss B. Miss B, and I attend in Kano. Very nice contribution. Say NDC for Momra na sabio MPP amanyo kono ya dia oye e de magana mine nyina enti said ye tie bia oba amanyo kono ma obenya so empa so omayam free sister Diana na yemfa agrodie no emra na wiye kwasinsia mete ne nka cho dia na to kwasinsia mete ne nka cho rough osikani asresha Osi odia homa ho ye nesre. Diabusha, that is what is going on. They have no message, but they are trying to convince people that they have message. Yeah. Sister Diana, yemo akwaba.
Ania na mo hoti say.
Nyankopa na dom. Ho pa.
Mesia atiefo nyina.
Atiefo nso.
Nia ma mo beka se bia obia notene. Na me nhira mo pia. Na me da so enka obia why also near drum away me dey be my ebizo it's bottom enemy tie bi so ho ani me yi ba ko onya adwuma wase na so ko ata one dey omo nim de omo ye omo ha de Maria Philippe mo ye uhu no omo kura na wo fele omo kura mo bo bra ban ha mo dwa ya so omo yemfa ho ade e be enyinya omo yemfa ho ade. So there, a better home kawaii. All right, man. Say me, yeah, okay.
All right,
bye. Okay, bye.
I was young for, yeah. You can also call and tell your mind. Yeah, the agrono ABC. Na yenina no. Yada yeni ako. Yemia SKB TV. Ne channel no so. Our live sisi ya meno kase. And the show no. Yeah, about Juma, YouTube for the Damwase, any more contribution. Yeah, Facebook for so scanning to scanning about to me Talima for a long time. Scanning, and I say any contribution. Miss B, may I say any contribution. Tony Yabua, may I say no contribution. Sansuna John J, also here free US. Yeah, Sansuna Phobia Member TV, Phobia Member TV, Ewo YouTube, Sansuna Phobia Member, Ewo Facebook. Prince Ampofo, Michiao, Mami Ama, I'm doing great, thanks. Michiao and Subabri, Ekaho. Sister Esther, we thank you very much for your contribution. Always ready to call. Sansona, I see a double achibuate, Michiao. Fast free diet, Michiao Edawase. I wish I'm for Edemobesia. Samuel Okuno Brapanini, Michao Edawase Obabi Obi, Assassin Lady AJ Pratt, when Sono Yedawase, and your personal contributions. Assassin Rita appear, when Sono That was say a contribution with the Brian. Samson and Malam Zaki, or no, they all say, one, or you know, I bet you promote this kind of things because we cannot guarantee our followers and our subscribers say these issues are authentic. Within any Mr. Mafo, now answer my corner is so amunia and many padasani. I can't, as he said, anybody a share at no 75% a so and in tia and so who hear many padasani and I'm waiting to American for aqua di dio at the amount and so our normal to say yes and so where they're watering camp. A young coupon a shell so on my ye. Sounds so now. We Boga now pay business iron or Ghana business awoya enipa tasani papa ebehe so amawa woni akwadi of war enkasa ebetumi amawato pragya anasa bobo ya na yen akwadi of war ya hwehwe driver e the amount na ye ne akwa agreement amount of money per week or per month but me bi aso a ne de usika ato account so the obey nyina ne so beto abobo ya oto wi a de aka bia no e ya akwadidi yo ene be ho adwuma abusua me de wo besia and but before I go I want to give you some level
the 24-hour economy we're talking
Thank
about
you for being here with me.
We're talking about infrastructure. He said that look, we must continue with our program to have every regional capital having an airport. He's talked about the need to have in agriculture, to have farm banks,
so I keep asking
cooperatives. So it's we have not put out our comprehensive manifesto.
I totally understand.
Becha electricity boa ewo from kura ediama enyuma yefo mo beba juma ana 24-hour economy no dia yaba ni say abai ebecha electricity boa ewo from kura ediama enyuma yefo mo beba juma ana jonuma be ya juma enti mo amoye fundraise mo amoye welders mo kura gas ni ni amanema mo hia electricity pa no mo penufo na mo adwuma emfaso abamu a mo ba sign na mo ba adwuma anajo use electricity a na ne boa ya den akofom wo mo ya iron rods ene ya mo use nyamo awode kese no mo be ye mo adwuma anajo a wo be hu se anyamo awode boa be kofom pa aboamo ama manya mfaso na maburu no so wo manya adwuma aye enti abana anteni a church 24-hour economy num na mujitumu a eno aye game changer ewo oman
abusiafo medamo nyina ase ene sabio mopere ene sabio do a moyi ede kyereme ewo channel we so yedemo ebesia mesela o free ha ya na wa join SKB TV a baso camera sesia ono so dey another amazing program ekoso medamo ase ene everything until we meet again adios.